Indian tu pusing, hello, hiya, what to do lah, internet not that strong lah, this place. So many excuses, just like people who don't do things for 22 months, they also got a lot of excuses. I also have to make some excuses. I'm very sorry, guys. Actually, we have a lot of theories. One of the theory is that Wilfred got so excited, he blasted he scared the mics away. Another theory is that, I am so excited that we are going to have a new YB most probably on the 18th, that my face scared the mic away or scared the internet away or something like that. Whatever it is, guys, for us to be successful, we need your help, right? Pertinently, we need you to like, share this out to all your friends and families, because coming soon, when we resume this live session, actually it's resumed already, we will get back into that conversation. The message that we want to send to you is so important, so we need to share this information with everybody, right? So please let us do this together. Tolong sharekan message tu, sharekan live tu dengan kawan-kawan kita semua, supaya kita semua dapat dengar daripada calon kita sendiri perkara-perkara yang sungguh penting. Ya, hari tu kita kelakar sikit pasal sejarah sikit, pasal Tok Nan sikit, dan pasal keadaan kita kini tu sikit. Apa gini kita nak pusing-pusingkan barangnya semua jadi sikit kek, di mana saudara Wilfred kelak bila munnya jadi calon kita, munnya dah jadi calon kita, munnya menang kelak, apa yang boleh pola untuk kita semua di kota Sentosa tu, right? So dual language there a little bit. I want to try to venture into Chinese language, but I scared I'm going to embarrass myself terribly, so I'm not going to do that. But meanwhile, while we wait for my get-go from the team of experts that we have right here, we have a really good, smart team here, very young, right? In fact, Wilfred has been so amazed by their ingenuity, their receptiveness to new ideas, even from old people like us. I mean, I don't call myself old, I have white hair, but I'm not that old lah. And neither is Wilfred, but both of us are very impressed with these young people. I think that is the reason why he keeps on talking about youth development in his manifesto and in his platform. But today, we want to talk about check and balances. Check and balances is the theme of the show, right? And how does a government YB, should he be elected as the representative for Kota Sentosa, how will a government YB be check balance in the Dune? Now let's ask Wilfred. Wilfred, give us a bit of insight. How is it possible that a government YB can be the check and balance?
Well, Siva, first of all, everybody says I'm very straight. I'm a stickler for rules. So if there are certain procedures, there are certain policies that are in contravention of legislation, existing legislation, then I will be the first to point it out. If there are any amendments to any bills or introduction of any bills that are unfair to the general public, regardless of race or religion, I will be the first to speak. Because this is my commitment. I do not like, as far as I'm concerned, and you should know me by now, and for the people who don't know me, I'm really a stickler for rules. I believe in justice. I believe that things should be done the proper way. I believe that the rule of law should take precedence, and even in our party elections or in our party administration, I also believe that the party constitution plays a very important role, and the party constitution must be followed word for word. Similarly, as far as the state constitution is concerned, and the legislation of any law that comes about, the rule of law must take precedence. So when you ask me about this question on the check and balance, I will be that check and balance.
So Kota Sentosa, because when we go to the Dune, nobody calls you Wilfred anymore. Everybody will call you Kota Sentosa.
Okay.
Basically, Kota Sentosa will be you and you will be Kota Sentosa. So when Kota Sentosa is in the Dune, Kota Sentosa, you're telling us that Kota Sentosa will stand up and will oppose if there is something that needs to be opposed.
Yes. Kota Sentosa will take the lead. Kota Sentosa will take the lead not only in terms of development, not only in terms of catching up, but Kota Sentosa will lead in ensuring that legislation that are coming through for the next 5 years will be fair to everybody regardless of race or religion. That is my pledge to everybody if I do get elected.
Wow. Guys, listen to that. That is so important, right? Okay, very, very important. This man is already telling you what can be done. You do not need an opposition, so-called opposition party to be in the opposition. Pertinently, now, we also know Tok Nan said something
Yes.
in the Dun before. He said, I cannot ban. We asked them, somebody asked him, why not ban Malaya Party? But he said, cannot. Why cannot? Because they are still elected in my Dun. So, would it be safe to say that we don't need DAP in Sarawak actually?
Yes.
And
exactly.
if we do not have DAP in Sarawak, what will we achieve really?
In fact, Siva, we will actually achieve more without DAP in the Dun. Now, everybody knows that DAP is a Malaya-based party, and all their masters are from Malaya. And DAP will have to toe the line in Malaya. Then you ask me the next question. How can you say that? Okay, how many seats did Sarawak DAP contribute to the Pakatan Harapan government? And for that number of seats, what did they get in return? As far as representation in the cabinet is concerned.
Virtually nothing. We have one deputy minister, I think.
I mean, let the public decide. Let the public make that assessment themselves, because it is not nice coming from me. So let the public make the assessment based on the existing information. Okay? If there is anything for me to say, I hope the public this time round will reject all the rhetoric from DAP. Enough rhetoric from DAP. Enough of all this. Just perform, just deliver. And if you cannot deliver, just apologize to the public. I cannot deliver, I'm very sorry. You know, but if you still want to vote for me, even though I cannot deliver, even though I'm not an effective opposition, by all means vote for me.
Okay, would it be too much or too far stretch to say getting rid of Malayan parties, not just DAP lah, all Malayan parties, but at the moment in the Dun only DAP has 7 incumbents, right? Let's say we get rid of all these 7 incumbents. Will it be a total stretch to say we would actually achieve political autonomy?
Yes. That means we're going to have a Dun that will be comprised of all Sarawak-based parties. That's political autonomy, isn't it?
Yes.
Whereas currently, if you have a DAP Malaya-based party in our Dun, what political autonomy are you talking about? It is not pure, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
I'm sure the public knows that, you know.
How would, okay, but political autonomy, I don't think, we've been here for about 10 days already, coming to 10 days already.
8-9 days.
You did not mention this to me before, so I don't think it's really in the big concern for your campaign. So Kota Sentosa is, I've seen you very passionate about Kota Sentosa. In fact, I am convinced people in this town, especially here we are in Kota Sentosa, right in smack in the middle of Kota Sentosa town, can recognize you even with your mask on. You know, it's quite amazing. I never thought that would be possible. With your mask on, with your different outfits that you wear, people still know, hey, Wilfred came here, he's over there. You know, that kind of thing. Is this something that you think, is this a good sign? Do you think that this will pull you through this time?
Siva, can I avoid that question? After people say I'm very Haulian, you know? So I think we will just avoid that particular question, and we will just stick to the you know, to the things that we want to do for Kota Sentosa, to the things that we want to achieve for Kota Sentosa, so that our people will have better lives, our people will love to live in Kota Sentosa. Kota Sentosa will be a place with opportunities. Kota Sentosa will take the lead in ensuring that all legislation coming through will be fair to everybody. So I think Kota Sentosa has an opportunity now to actually take the lead in everything. So I'm hoping that the public will give me this opportunity for Kota Sentosa to actually take that lead.
Wonderful, 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 wonderful. As you mentioned in your press statement today, principle leadership.
Yes.
That is what we want to achieve.
Yes.
Right, guys? So before we go further, we want to play the clip from Tok Nan. Years ago, when he was still around, he made some very cogent argument why we should give him more power, give him more seats, right? And Sarawak did do that, right? Sarawak delivered him a big number of seats in that election. But we want you to listen from the man himself, because people are taking the thunder away from him. This is the man who started the fight for MA63. This is the man who began the challenge. And yesterday we saw just one fruit of success coming from that long fight. Let us listen from Tok Nan for a bit.
We cannot solve all the problems, but I can.
2 tahun tidak cukup. Walaupun banyak saya bikin dalam masa 2 tahun, banyak lebih lagi saya boleh bikin kalau ada 5 tahun lagi. Saya sekarang sudah umur 72 tahun. 5 tahun lagi 77. Sudah, saya tidak mau lagi jadi ketua menteri. Umur 77 berhenti, sudahlah cukup. Mungkin saya sudah pusing kepala sekarang, dulu. Umur 77. So I want another 5 more years if you can give me. And kalau kita undi saya, Barisan Nasional Negeri Sarawak, dan mandate besar, mandate kuat, saya boleh cakap sama Kuala Lumpur, saya wakil negeri Sarawak. Lepas tu dengar apa saya kata. I want a big mandate so that I can stand up to Kuala Lumpur and tell them what we want. And they will listen to us if I have a big mandate. But if I have a weak mandate, they will not bother to listen. So you must help me in this one. If you want to help Sarawak, kalau nak tolong negeri Sarawak, tolong saya untuk membelakan negeri Sarawak. 2 tahun tidak cukup. Walaupun banyak saya bikin dalam masa 2 tahun, banyak lebih lagi saya boleh bikin kalau ada 5 tahun.
Right, guys, very important message from our esteemed late Chief Minister, who honestly brought a tear to my eye when I found out he passed away. We were all gathered at his funeral. We mourn his loss. In your spirit, Tok Nan, we will fight on. But before we go, I would like some parting words for tonight, just for tonight's show. A little bit of parting words from Wilfred. Yeah, Wilfred, please.
Siva, I think today we'll end on a happy note. I'd just like to thank DAP for admitting that they did not do much in the 22 months that they were in power. They did not deliver. They couldn't deliver. Thank you for the admission. And that's basically it.
Okay, we'll keep it there. Short, sharp, and sweet. I like it. Thank you so much. This has been serious for Kota